This should be interesting, guys, as 6 of WWE's top names square off here.
Guys, it'll be interesting to see if these two teams of 3 can really coexist. When you have that many egos on the same team, sometimes things don't go quite as planned.
Look at the presumptuous attitude of Kevin Owens. It's called confidence, Saxton, and all the elite superstars have it. You have to walk in believing you're going to beat up your opponent. Boom, what a clothesline. Forearm smash.
What a slam.
John Cena is starting to take some deep breaths in there. I think it's safe to say that the action so far in this 6-man tag team match is exactly what we expected.
It's hard to tell at this point, but perhaps the unpredictable nature of this match is too much for him to overcome. Once the bell rings, anyone who opposes the Demon King better have a plan. The priority in that plan must be to stay away from the Demon's explosive quickness.
Looking to take out the knees here. What should John Cena try to do differently at this stage to remain viable?
Corey, as you discussed before, it is essential for a superstar to have a plan against the Demon King. That plan has to revolve around avoiding the speed of this powerful Irish warrior.
I think it's bad enough you have to go up against the Demon King, but trying to stay away from his speed and agility makes the task that much harder. But you have to do it.
Driving his knee down.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Elbow to the heart. John Cena is in a bad way, guys. He may very well have reached the point of no return here in this 6-man tag team match.
Guys, charismatic is a term that oftentimes gets thrown around when describing superstars. And Corey, tell me, where does Finn Balor rank on the charisma scale?
Well, first things first, Cole. Charisma doesn't win fights. Fists do. So remember that. Secondly, Finn Balor is among the most charismatic superstars around. Period.
Doing damage with the knee now.
Speaking more on charisma, I'd agree with Corey's assessment of Balor. Simply put, he always has the audience hanging on his every movement.
Well, and that goes double when he competes as the Demon. I've never seen an entire arena mimic a superstar's entrance, but that happens with Balor every time.
Inverted DDT.
Hits with the clothesline.
Running knee.
Shinsuke Nakamura had a whirlwind first year on the main roster. He made a SmackDown Live debut the night after WrestleMania, and 1 year later was competing in a dream match against AJ Styles for the WWE Championship.
That's bringing your opponent down to the mat hard.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Michael brought up Nakamura's first year on SmackDown, and there were both highs and lows. He had a great match at Backlash against Dolph Ziggler, but faltered during the summer, losing back-to-back title matches against Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, but the artist turned it all around with the performance of a lifetime, winning the Royal Rumble. However, he failed with his title opportunity at WrestleMania, causing Nakamura to show his true colors. A crazy year, that's for sure.
Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels. And you know all three of the superstars he's up against won't back down at any point during this match.
It takes a lot of guts to call yourself the king of strong style, but Shinsuke Nakamura has proven time and time again that he's worthy of the nickname.
Cole, I've been calling Nakamura's matches since his debut, and given how many NXT and WWE superstars have been laid out by the Kinshasa,
Shinsuke Nakamura setting it up.
Look at this, right to the body. Here's his chance. Nakamura is measuring him. You get Kinshasa!
He's back in control here.
So much for Nakamura being reserved.
Nakamura seems to have lost a step now.
We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
Byron, let's say you're in there with Roman Reigns. What's your strategy to take down the big dog?
Well, thankfully, I'm here next to you, Michael, and not in the ring with Reigns. But to answer your question, I would try to catch him by surprise. It definitely worked for Sheamus at Survivor Series in 2015.
A quick reversal there by Randy Orton.
Byron brought up Sheamus' victory over Roman Reigns in Survivor Series. But to be fair, we should point out that match happened because Sheamus cashed in his Money in the Bank contract.
Hey, that strategy worked for Seth Rollins at WrestleMania just a few months earlier. But Brock Lesnar showed you can surprise Reigns in the middle of a match, like when he plucked Roman out of a spear and into an F5 to beat the big dog in the main event of WrestleMania 34.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Nothing gentle about that landing.
His signature slam.
Oh, there's some good contact there by Randy Orton. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
Orton looking for some out of nowhere.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Orton better not waste this opportunity.
That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Oh, he turns it around.
Randy Orton playing it up, but I'm not sure it's the right time or place.
John Cena is one of the greatest in-ring performers in WWE history, but he's no slouch on the microphone either. Whether he's rapping insults or dealing out harsh truths, Cena can be an intimidating presence when he speaks to the WWE Universe.
Kevin Owens connecting there with a good shot.
Byron, you spoke before about John Cena's verbal acumen matching his wrestling skills, and we've seen that in practice a lot lately. His in-ring battle with Roman Reigns is accentuated by Cena shooting straight about Reigns' failings.
Gentlemen, I think the biggest feather in Cena's speaking cap is that he got the WWE Universe to boo The Undertaker by repeatedly calling out the dead man ahead of WrestleMania. Now that is microphone mastery.
Look at the disdain in the eyes of the Viper.
Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Hardy Boys joined forces with the lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose. The exciting trio took on Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz. Truth be told, both Miz and Ambrose blended in with their impromptu tag team partners pretty well.
Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the six-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz, both teams worked very well together. That surprised me, since this was the first time they teamed together. But there was something that night about the lunacy of Dean Ambrose fitting perfectly with the daredevil Hardy Boys.
I've got to say, I had goosebumps for a week after the Hardy Boys returned to WWE at 2017's WrestleMania. During that six-man on Raw, Team Extreme formed an effective trio with that lunatic Dean Ambrose. After a twist of fate from Matt Hardy, Jeff crushed The Miz with a swanton bomb, and that was all she wrote.
A quick reversal by Kevin Owens.
And this is all part of Kevin Owens' battle plan.
Once Kevin... Cannonball by KO!
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
This is exactly what Kevin Owens was waiting for.
You often see a performer promise to raise the stature of the United States or Intercontinental Championship when they win one of those titles. But John Cena followed through when he counter here. Might drop the leg into him.
Second time's a charm. Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
I'm joining the U.S. Open Challenge conversation you guys started earlier. I thought Cena's bravado would lead to a short United States title reign, but to my surprise, Cena regularly defended the championship for months.
Dean Ambrose, Zack Ryder, Cesaro, Kane, Sami Zayn, and so many others took Cena to his limit on a weekly basis, and he beat them all. It took Seth Rollins and, shockingly, Jon Stewart to finally end Cena's Open Challenge, at least for a while.
For years, guys, the Intercontinental Championship somehow eluded Roman Reigns, but that all changed in November 2017 when the Big Dog defeated The Miz to capture the title.
And not only did that victory over The Miz give Reigns the Intercontinental Championship, Michael, but it also made him a prestigious Grand Slam champion.
I'm not so sure the body's supposed to absorb that type of impact.
As Saxton stated not too long ago, Reigns' Intercontinental Championship victory made him a Grand Slam champion. And the ironic thing is, the win came against The Miz, who's also a Grand Slam champion.
Oh, wow, that's almost hard to believe, considering just how few superstars can call themselves Grand Slam champions.
Finn Balor needs to dial back some of that Irish charm right about now. And Finn Balor is larger than life out there.
I wonder if John Cena knew his career would change forever when he put on a rapper costume for SmackDown's Halloween party in 2002. But he showed he can spit rhymes, and it worked to get the attention of his opponents. So the Doctor of Thugonomics was born.
Hooked up, and...
Byron brought up Cena's study of thugonomics. Big move coming.
Wait for it. Attitude adjustment.
He's got the shoulders down. 1, 2, 3.
Reigns has been eliminated.
There are instances when a six-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye, or are in the midst of a disagreement. If that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a six-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very long. Someone on the team has to step up and make sure for at least that match. What's Kevin Owens putting together here?
Oh, God, man, right on the back of the neck.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Setting him up, but that was brutal. John Cena is perhaps the most dominant competitor in WWE history. Is there any strategy that can work against Big Match John?
When you compete at the level that Cena has, for as long as he has, injuries pop up. Nothing chronic, but he's definitely got a few target areas that an opponent should look out for.
Oh, he's able to reverse it. We discussed John Cena's injuries earlier. Byron, I'm wondering, how would you target them?
Well, I'm too honorable personally to attack injuries, but if I was meaner, I'd stop the tricep he tore against Daniel Bryan.
Look out, John Cena is measured clearly on a mission here.
What? He thinks he has it! 2. He's not going to like this.
Better stay right where he is.
you see how much air he got on that?
If I was Shinsuke, I'd rein in the antics a little bit.
Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
There's the inside. Crate the cover.
Yeah, let's hope he can keep this kind of effort going.
Kevin Owens kicks out easily.
Too easily. Gonna take more than that to keep the French-Canadian down.
Oh, Kevin Owens is in a tough situation here, folks. His outlook is not good at all.
He's in big trouble here. I don't think I remember ever seeing him this much off his game.
Claiming to be the superstar WWE should value the most, Kevin Owens sure feels as if he gets unfair treatment.
Hey, don't look for sympathy from me. Owens sets his own table, digs those holes he finds himself in through his own actions. His treatment just doesn't come out of nowhere.
You know, Saxton, I couldn't disagree anymore with your appraisal of Kevin Owens' treatment in WWE. KO is a highly successful competitor here, yet he's been unfairly criticized and unfairly targeted, all because he tries to make a name for himself.
Oh my gosh, Corey, do you really believe what you're saying right now? Owens,
What's Kevin Owens putting together here?
pop-up powerbomb.
But does KO have enough gas left in the tank to capitalize?
Now, Kevin Owens needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
I think Owens realizes that. There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Byron, you talked about the moment in
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
And now he goes for it a second time.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
For everybody that can hear my voice, listen to what I'm about to say. There aren't too many men on this planet who can go toe-to-toe with Shinsuke Nakamura and live to tell about it. Just don't do it.
It's like he tapped into some unseen energy source.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Yeah, let's hope he can keep this kind of effort going.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible. That's a great example of a highly efficient and highly effective strike. What placement. And he hits a vicious neck breaker. Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep, get rid of the self-doubt, and continue on toward victory.
Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
Randy Orton. Nope, he's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. He's a guy that can turn it on whenever he wants.
The strikes have a little extra on them tonight.
And here comes Orton. Kevin Owens just too fast for him.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Kevin Owens doing a great job of turning that one around.
Here we go again.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action.
Nice combination there.
What does Randy Orton need to do now? He's got to remember he has two partners ready to enter the fray here.
Well, he's clearly not used to competing in a match like this, and it's starting to show.
Sure, he'd rather not be on the receiving end here, but let's not lose focus of the fact that he's in far better shape than his opponent right now.
This is where all it takes is one move and your opponent can gain the upper hand.
That could be a game changer.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Going to the top, high risk.
Look out!
That's how you wear down your opponent.
There's no denying that all 6 of these superstars brought it here tonight.
And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
Here we go again.
There's no denying that all 6 of these superstars brought it here tonight.
Regardless of how this one ends, all 6 of these superstars should be proud of this effort here tonight.
Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
Look out! You might be in the beginning stages of an assault.
Oh, yeah. Putting all that power to good use.
We've got to be nearing an elimination soon here, guys.
Reverses that one. Orton looking for something big.
Oh, what's this? Finn Balor is in all kinds of trouble.
Look out here. Randy Orton is going to have to improvise and get something going here.
This six-man tag team match certainly seems to be getting the best of him here.
He has got to do something quick.
Oh, no. Taken out with an inverted DDT. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
And he lands a hellacious uppercut.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside.
What's this? Using all his power to drive him to the mat. Guys, it's got to be instinct that keeping these 6 competitors going at this point. There's just no other explanation.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Float over. And do it. Kevin Owens. Oh, no. He's going to set him up, and he's going to put him away.
This is going to be bad. Package pile driver. Here's his moment, Michael. Randy Orton got the worst end of that stick.
Bringing it back into the ring. And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
Well, Finn Balor is Irish, and they're known for their gift of gab.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men.
A simply devastating elbow drop.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
There's the slam. Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat. What's Kevin Owens putting together here?
Oh, right across the knee.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
That should do it, Cole. There's no coming back from a slam of that magnitude.
The quick reversal there by Randy Orton. No, he reverses it.
And here comes Orton.
Oh no, Randy Orton looking to finish it. Vintage Randy Orton.
Things are about as bad as they could possibly be right now for Finn Balor. Finn Balor really needs to dig down deep and fast.
There's the pin. He's got to be running on empty at this point. Not yet. At what point do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put this match to rest? I don't know. I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt. Orton looking for something. Oh, KO!
This one's over, guys.
Referee stops the count on the ropes. This has been a battle. Look at this. Unleashing it for the second time now. Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
It's like he's tapped into some unseen energy source.
He's too quick for him there. No surprise at how exciting this match has been. This is the kind of action you expect when you see these 6 superstars in the ring. Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
And here comes the KO out of nowhere.
That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a 6-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action. Drop down. Punishing attack on the body.
So much for Nakamura being reserved.
He's lining him up.
He's close to being done here.
Breathtaking acrobatics on display here.
The end is near for him.
Escapes trouble there. Here we go with Shinsuke. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. And Finn Balor slips out of harm's way.
Extraordinary elusivity.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over. Both sides looking a little ragged right now, guys.
He's in control now. He's in control. Elbow drop.
You must pay extra close attention. Cena's in trouble now.
He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Cena's now showing signs of fatigue.
That's a brutal way to have to land on the canvas.
This is going to frustrate John Cena.
Oh, no, he's taken down.
You know, I don't think he has much left.
Big move coming.
Wait for it.
Boom! Now it's time to capitalize. Yeah, but can John Cena take advantage now?
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. He's a guy that can turn it on whenever he wants.
Oh, he's showing absolutely no pity now, guys. When this guy's on, look out. Going for the double play with this move. He's just so dominant.
Pick the leg.
He's just so dominant. Wow, what a sequence.
Yeah, that was amazing.
He may have discovered his favorite move.
There's no denying that all 6 of these superstars brought it here tonight.
Oh, and the ref gets taken out.
What's he made of, paper mache? There's no denying that all 6 of these superstars brought it here tonight.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
And the uppercut lands.
Set it up.
No lack of force there. And he delivers a knee.
And there are those biting, icy eyes, the venomous look of Randy Orton.
What's going to happen here? Backbreaker. Gets him with a kick.
Quick reversal by Kevin Owens.
And now he goes for it a second time.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a 6-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action.
And here comes Orton.
Good night. The Viper strikes again. I love it.
And the cover for the win! 2. How does he keep doing this?
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Randy Orton is an RKO.
Things are about as bad as they could.
He may get the 3 count right there. 2, 3.
Oh, look at it.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
We've got to cover. 1, 2, and a near fall.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Up and over with a suplex. Just a clubbing axe handle.
Randy Orton, no problem in getting out of that one.
Looking to steal one. He's going for the pin. I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
The Japanese code demands they tough it out when lesser superstars would fold.
Dodges a bullet there.
Yeah, let's hope he can keep this kind of effort going.
Oh, look at it.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
Looking for the finish.
He can't withstand one bit more.
Back now inside the ring.
What's Shinsuke Nakamura putting together here?
So damaging.
That has got to be it.
He knows he's in trouble.
He's teetering on the edge here.
What's Shinsuke Nakamura putting together here?
Kevin Owens doing a great job of turning that one around. Look at Kevin Owens. It's coming.
Package pile driver. This one is over.
Oh, man,
He goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Nakamura has been eliminated.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
Neckbreaker.
That could be it.
Up and over with the fisherman suplex. Given what we've seen so far here tonight, it's hard to believe, but one of these teams will walk away from this match with their heads hung. Ouch, the low blow. What's Kevin Owens putting together here? Powerbomb for the pin and the win.
Yes.
3.
Has been eliminated.
dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
The Shining Wizard, Bulldog, the end is near.
Owens might want to be careful here. Doesn't want to get ahead of himself.
Regardless of how this one ends, all 6 of these superstars should be proud of this effort here tonight.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium. The quick reversal there by Randy Orton.
His drop kick finds the mark.
Oh, gosh, this is like that old battery commercial. This move just keeps going and going and going and going. Kevin Owens connecting there with a good shot. Randy Orton, no problem in getting out of that one. Wow, he just slammed him with ease.
Here we go. Kevin Owens is setting it up.
He's almost got him.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Goes down hard.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point. And here comes RKO out of nowhere.
But can he follow up?
He's got him covered. 2, 3.
Owens has been eliminated.
What an amazing six-man tag match.